That's fair.
I think that goes for everyone here.
Yeah. And have you ever played Metafire before?
I have not. I've actually don't think I've even seen him play. I know he's really good though.
Alright, cool. Well, I can safely say exactly the opposite. Metafire is apparently my bracket demon. I've run into Metafire almost every bracket I've ever entered. So, like, Awakening...
You should know the matchup then.
Yeah, in theory, right? I've definitely gotten a lot better at dodging this death stuff that Metafire throws at. But
yeah. So what would you say? What would you say is Depth's like main game plan here?
Cut off movement and get into those like checkmate situations. I've seen people throw around that word a lot, checkmate, and it really fits it well. Depth doesn't have any like fast moves, except for that close range shotgun, which Metafire just used there really well.
Yeah, but like that move, while it's fast, it's not even like a huge deal that it's fast, just because it covers so much, right? If you get that cornered with that, it's what can you do? That's checkmate.
Yeah, it's basically like a league, like a MOBA, like cone of area, like area of effect. Like,
Ooh, that was impressive though. Just narrowly escaping death there.
Yeah, it's a relatively even round so far. Just 2 hits each.
2-2.
Yeah, Revilo seems a little comfortable with this matchup. Found some gaps in the pressure there. But yeah,
not much you can do there. I actually kind of like how Metafire is sticking low, because if he needs to escape, there's no wides being placed up top. Of course, he's going to chase him down there.
Yeah, if you
defensive.
Yeah, against red, that is a good point. Like, if you're not currently like having a hard time dealing with their pressure, it's good to like limit your movement to where the mines are, so that like when you're desperately cornered and need a way out, you can flee to empty space on the screen.
Yeah. All right, gonna follow the cat a bit.
Yeah.
That does clear bullets as well, right? So it's safe to follow for a while.
Yeah.
I don't know if it clears mines. I'm unfamiliar with that.
You know, that's a good question. Like, the jellypad, that cat's been going on this entire game, but I haven't really paid attention to that.
I'm going to say no because he's still actively dodging them when he goes through the cat.
Oh man, trap between the cat and the basic there. Yeah. Something Metafire did, I noticed, like, I've been watching Metafire a lot more closely because I tried to play Death and Friendlies, and I got smoked. It was like trying to play an alien. Yeah, Metafire is really, I think, comfortable, like, knows when to reapply basic. Like, I'd always try to, like, let it linger a bit longer to try to let it get bigger, but, like, Metafire, if, like, reads pretty early on, if it's going to miss, just, like, press the button again. And,
yeah, well, he's very good, from what it seems like, is at using, like, the cat and his wide to kind of, like, force you into the edges of the basic, right?
Yeah.
And so you're like, this is the most comfortable way to go, but it's not necessarily the best because he's going to explode that basic.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I see Revilo getting flipped by quite a bit.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I think the basic game plan for Depth in general, like, not accounting for their opponent's pressure, is to, like, throw out the basic to cover either, like, high or low, and then whatever the remaining space is, the gap that they want to escape from, because the opponent's always, like, scared of staying too close and getting trapped in the corner, so they want to, like, move around it, is to, like, cover that space with either shotgun or wide, or both.
yeah. So on the flip side, however, though, what would you say Revilo's game plan should be against a Depth?
It's a good question. I don't really play Red, so I'm not sure what her, like, game plan is in general. Red can put on pressure, like, even from a distance, so, like...
Yeah, well, like, I can tell you my game plan is to mash buttons, but I don't think that's Red's game plan.
No. Yeah, no.
I think there's a little more to it than that.
Yeah. Yeah, Revilo seems pretty comfortable, like, maneuvering around Metafire's pressure. So, like...
Yeah.
And, like, I think using the basic to cut off Metafire's movement so that Metafire can't get in position to checkmate Revilo is what he wants to do. So, like...
Yeah, no, I can agree with that. Especially, like, you don't want to be cornered against death.
No.
That is the last thing you want. So, like, you gotta, when you maneuver, you have to be in a position where, like, you don't move back into a corner. You really want center.
Yeah. Yeah. And, like, you know, the sad thing about trying to keep center stage against depth is that she can just throw the basic at you, and now you're forced to move from center. You can't hold it anymore.
Yep.
It's one of those matches where, like, you cannot stay in one place, or you'll just get... Yeah.
That being said, anytime you can, be in center, because if you're not in center and she throws the basic, then you're in the corner, and you're kind of screwed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like tic-tac-toe, you know? Center's good. That's how tic-tac-toe is like, right? I haven't played that game in a long time.
I think it's actually the corner that creates inevitable, I should say, win. I think you go in the corner, right?
Right.
And then you do the two sides, and then it's just checkmate from there.
Yeah. Speaking of checkmates, Revilo's up around. I'm not really... Oh, probably should have been paying more attention. I'm not sure how that happened. Yeah.
Ooh, he gets out, though.
Yeah. Shotgun has gotten a lot easier to deal with, or a lot less, like, impossible to deal with, I should say.
Yeah, I actually am unfamiliar with what they changed, but I know back when I was first playing, like, that move, the more you threw it out, the farther it went, and it was just, like, kept going until you died.
Yeah.
So, in what way did they nerf it?
It was a while ago, so, like, and I play the game very infrequently. I basically play once every 2 weeks for, like, Awakening the Maiden, whenever that happened.
Yeah.
But I can tell you what it is now. It doesn't linger too long, so, like, there is a gap where you can, like, run in after death, like, shoots the shotgun.
Oh, okay. So it's something like you want to back off for the shotgun and then rush in after?
Yeah, and, like, shotgun has, like, a non-trivial cooldown attached to it, so, like, depth can't just, like, keep shotgunning forever either.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this is some pretty good corner pressure going, and that's going to be the game.
Yeah, Revilo takes the game back. Oh. Okay, people in the comments are... Yeah. Half a second more cooldown, lingers less, it no longer tracks the opponent, which is apparently a really old trait that Shotgun had. I remember hearing about that. That's funny to think about.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember, but it's been too long for me as well. But...
Alright.
Let's see if there is a way to pop out this chat.
Alright. Yeah.
Ah, there we go. Pop out chat. There we go.
Alright. Yeah. Metafire takes a lot of breaks to, like, stretch his hands and stuff, which...
No, that's good. That's really good.
Yeah, it's good. More people should be doing that before they're forced to do that. Rip Jordan.
Just calling him out on an unrelated stream. Wow, Omer.
He'll never hear it.
I wouldn't know about that. I'm definitely going to tell him to watch this after then.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, lots of movement going on before the round that even starts.
Yeah, the P round interactions are always interesting. Bonks wide.
All right, already has like wide covering a lot of the screen.
Yeah, I'm not sure what.
Center as well.
Yeah, no. Revilo put a lot of pressure out at round start. It was looking a lot more like Revilo's game there.
Yeah, forced to use a defensive in the corner again. That's gonna.
Yeah, it doesn't quite find the gap there.
Yeah, and just gonna clip him, trying to get out.
Yeah, Metafire found their footing to set up, and
I wonder if that was kind of like a bait using the cat, because it looked like he was throwing out a basic, and it moved him down where he can explode it.
yeah.
It's an interesting concept, maybe.
Yeah, use the cat to force him down, the shotgun to trap him against the basic, and then detonate the basic, and
yeah,
checkmated him there. Alright, throwing out some wides, Jellycat. Alright, burns a vanish, so now Revilo's on their last stock with no defensive special for like 7 more seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's just gonna be the card.
The cooldown on Red Hood's vanish, her defensive special, is ridiculous.
It's quite long. It's 15 seconds.
Yeah. Even Jellycat isn't as long. It's like 6 seconds, I think, from what I saw on screen just there.
Yeah,
so.
The thing is Jellycat is one that, like, I think is used much more offensively than Red's is, for sure.
That is true. Red's is just like a get-out-of-jail-free card.
It does reset your daggers, so you can use that to place more daggers down in an offensive way. However, you don't want to do that just because it is such a valuable thing to keep in hand.
Yeah, right? That shouldn't be your first objective.
Alright. Has the room to work with.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to swap sides.
Yeah. Room is looking a little empty.
This is kind of nice because it allows him to place wides to cover more of the screen, actually. Switching sides there.
Yeah. So, Revilo changed something up because Metafire is on his last stock right now.
Ooh, this is going to work very well, though. That's just... When the screen is this small, it's really hard to stay out of the corner.
Yeah, no. Oh! Yeah, Metafire threw Jellycat off. Not sure what that's about. Oop. Alright, they have the full screen to work with again.
Yeah. Alright, he's gonna get a hit on the basic there. Kind of unavoidable because the daggers were filling in the spaces.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just gonna get clipped by a wide.
It happens. We all
when there's
wide.
when there's this much visual information, it's hard. Right?
Yeah.
Especially when you're trying to formulate a game plan around where they are in the screen.
Yeah. If this game was like just dodging, we would see a lot less bonking wides, running into basics, things like that. But we're also trying to attack.
Honestly, this game isn't too hard to just dodge solely, but like trying to focus on your opponent as well is where it gets tricky.
Yeah.
Gotta play those footsies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right.
All right. It's gonna use the cat to kind of get out of the corner a bit. Opt to play a top-down.
Oh
game.
Man, the walls have closed in. Death is
Yeah, and he's gonna try and go in, but Shotgun is going to shoot him in the face there.
Yeah. Looks like Metafire is gonna take that 2-1.
Good stuff to Metafire. Really strong play.